It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. It is January the 28th, 2021, and today my topic is called Safe. Before I get going, as you guys may see, I am a little bit tired this morning. It was a long day yesterday. I did get a chance to interview Miss Allie and her family, so I just thank and praise God for them taking out their time to talk to little old me on yesterday. Those of you that are watching me on YouTube right now, hopefully I'll be able to post that soon to you all. It's on Facebook though, on both the God, Sex, and Love page and the Miracle Sims page. You can see the interview that I had with Allie yesterday. Unfortunately, so you also may be noticing that I'm on a different system today. I actually purchased one of those systems where I could be on multiple platforms at the same time, or pages. And so technically right now, I'm not only live on Facebook, but I am also live on the two YouTube pages. So that's pretty cool. It saves me from having to post it the way I usually do. But yeah, so with that being said, I'm live on all three platforms at the moment as I record the podcast today. And yeah, I had the same format yesterday. I was using the same system, and there were some sound issues, I would say, in the first half of the recording. I believe it was because Allie was live and on Instagram as well. So I think we were hearing multiple when I was speaking, we heard multiple voices of me, which made an echo and everything like that. So that's where that came from. So if you guys can think past that and listen to Allie and the things that she said, she was loud and clear the whole time. So honestly, her voice was more important than mine anyway in that scenario. And so I hope that you all can take the time to go and listen. We didn't necessarily go into her story. We just kind of picked up where I left off with telling you guys her story. I mean, if you guys have been listening to me on the podcast, then you should know her story by now because I've shared it so many times. However, hopefully one day we'll get to have her on the talk show, and maybe we'll go more in depth so you guys can understand more so of her story. I just was, meeting her for the first time yesterday, as well as just, wanting just to provide a safe space for her to feel comfortable to talk about whatever she wanted to talk about. So that's pretty much how the conversation went. She did, share information that she had never shared before in regards to, her childhood and things that she experienced. And, it's just the point of the message is this is the message of a survivor. This is someone that has gone through so much in their life and, now currently have support and love, unconditional support and love from the lady she deems to be her mother, which is totally her mother. I'm not trying to take nothing away from that. This woman is, has gone above and beyond for Allie. And even the other lady who we deem to be grandma, or who we call grandma, same thing. These ladies are risking their lives to get this message out to us, the message of what is actually going on behind the scenes. So this is a survivor's testimony. So I hope that you all take the time out to listen to it and just, again, get an idea of the types of things that are going on from the highest to the lowest level, and vice versa and everything like that. And so yeah, that's what's yesterday, and I did actually record some more episodes, so hopefully we'll be kicking things off with GSL really soon, the talk show. So I took out some time yesterday, and that's made the day long, but I thank and praise God that my son was cooperating, and my husband, when he got back home, kind of got on daddy duty, and allowed me to be able to do this. I would say I was kind of slipping. I feel like I was kind of slipping. It wasn't as much like I was doing it, but then I know I was feeling tired, and there was a lot of things going on. But yeah, and I guess I share all of that to say that, when I woke up this morning, I did have to give myself a few minutes to go ahead and get up. And, I came on in here and everything like that. So the thing is, like, being somebody that is supporting this movement of human trafficking and for the survivors and everything like that, being a voice for the voiceless, obviously that comes with, I guess, some form of backlash, to a certain extent. Obviously there are people that are stalking Allie, or that have a lot to say about Allie, and so they reached out to me, and throughout the day, I guess basically trying to get me not to interview her and everything like that. Obviously, I've been following her for a while, so I was familiar with that these people were around. Just, of course, I guess I wasn't on their radar, I guess, until yesterday. But, and then, just hearing the accounts of things that has happened, and, I know that her mom has a concern about, like, witchcraft and all of that, being involved and stuff. And so it kind of can get you thinking, like, if you center your mind around that stuff, then it can make you afraid. It can make you afraid of what these people can do, or whatever the case is. I know even yesterday, after our interview, I was seeing posts from Allie and her mom, stating that, hey, keep us in prayer, there's things going on and everything like that. And I really didn't get an update yet, but it just seemed like something was going on, and perhaps supernatural, or whatever the case is. And so again, when you're dealing with that type of thing, it can get discouraging, it can make you afraid, it can be one of those things that cause fear, and so it was good. I did my prayer meditation this morning. I did not do the rest of my routine, but I did do the prayer meditation, and that was kind of centered around fear. So, and how God is bigger than fear and bigger than anything that we can be afraid of. So, I thought that was a beautiful thing to be reminded of. And as I was, listening to the prayer meditation and, praying and meditating, I guess you would say, I just felt myself being rocked. And I just kind of thought about, like, safe in his arms. And so, I was kind of debating at one point. I was like, maybe I'll just do a freestyle, because I looked up the Bible verses about safe in his arms, and I, looked up some Bible verses about no fear and things like that, but nothing was standing out to me per se. And so I was thinking that perhaps I would just do a freestyle and the Bible verse of the day and leave it at that. But eventually the word safe kind of just stood out to me, and as I looked at the verses surrounding safe, I did have some that stood out, so I wrote them down, and that's what I'll share with you right now. So Psalms 4:8 says, "In peace I will both lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety." And Psalms 55:22 says, "Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved." Isaiah 26:3 says, "You keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you." And then Proverbs 29:25 says, the fear of man lays a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is safe. Friends, at the end of the day, I hope that hearing these words encourages you and inspires you this morning. I hope that knowing that you are safe, yes, safe in His arms, but you are safe, period, as someone that trusts and believes in God. I hope that encourages you today. I don't know if you're dealing with something supernatural or perhaps you're just, again, worried about the normal things that go on throughout the day. But whatever it is, cast your cares on God, for He is there for you. And just understand that anything that can try to, raise up against you, no weapon is going to be formed against you will prosper. At the end of the day, you are safe. And, bask in it, y'all. Bask in that. I got a little something for you all to reflect on for the Go Deeper section today. It's just going to be one section. It's going to be Psalms 91, 1 through 16. You guys can read that. And as you're reading that, if you want to, why don't you go ahead and pull up that Safe in His Arms by Reverend Milton Brunson. Pull that song up and listen to it. And, y'all can just let that marinate on your heart, souls, and minds today, understanding that there's nothing to be afraid of and you are safe. Now, the Bible verse of today is Psalms 24:10. It says, who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. Selah. Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. If you like what you hear, then consider supporting our podcast. Every listener that supports us for $9.99 a month will be entered into our monthly raffle for a chance to win a free gift. So become a supporter today.